Sword Prepper here. So, I'll try to keep this one less doom and gloomy. Well, at least as far as news articles and things go. But I wanted to talk and ask a few questions and perhaps make you think about the questions. But it appears to me, just looking around, viewing the state of the world the world is in right now, that the old world, the world we knew, even in 2012, 2016 even, 2017 even, that world is dead. That world doesn't exist anymore. What we're living in is something different. It's a world that we've yet to explore. We know what is outside, we know what type of world it is, but we've yet to explore it. We don't know all that it holds. We don't know this. We're on an alien planet. This is not the place we grew up in. It's not the place we knew. Especially for people my age and older. The world is so different now, you don't recognize it. So how to navigate? How to navigate a world? We have to figure out how to navigate a world like this. We have to figure out how to live in a world like this, a world that we've never known before, a world that we've never had contact with before. When I say the world is it's a new world, I'm not saying like the trees have disappeared and all that, and there's no cities and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about just the things that go on in it, the rules that are now looked at, that are now hailed as pride, things that the evil that they're openly doing and are calling it progression. Now we've got these. You see, sin never stops at one. Sin is never satisfied. They started with the LGBTQAZYA 10+ stuff, and I wasn't good enough. Now they're moving on to your children. Now they're moving on to making laws to justify pedophilia. Yeah, that's coming. Believe me when I say that. That's coming, and that's coming quickly. They're making laws to justify people who are attracted to minors and trying to justify why these people are just like you and I, and why they shouldn't be looked at as criminals and shouldn't be demeaned and should be allowed to further in their views of child profiling and child preying on children. That's coming. It's already begun. But how to navigate a world like this? If you're dropped in, if you live, say you live in the Ozarks, you live in anywhere in central US, and someone takes you and drops you in Iceland, better yet, Greenland, you won't know how to navigate. You'll have to relearn how to navigate. Basically, it's a new world to you. Basically, you'll have to completely reset your mind, reset your thoughts, reset your way of thinking. Basically, that's what it's going to take in order to survive, because you won't take the ways of living, the ways that you knew how to live in, let's say, Missouri or Arkansas, Oklahoma, anywhere central like that. You can't take that style of living that you had and bring it to somewhere like Greenland where there's ice everywhere. You won't survive. You have to relink your mind. Switch out your mind, switch out your thought patterns, and that's what it'll take if you want to be a successful survivor in a place like that. That's just the truth. So, how are you gonna learn? What are you gonna do for your own sake? What are you gonna do to be able to navigate? It'll be hard. It'll be quite hard, but it'll be worth it. Don't you think? I think so. It'll be hard, it'll be worth it. It'll be sweaty. It'll be worth it though. You'll probably want to quit half the time, but quitting is losing. Quitting is giving up. Giving up isn't bad all the time. Giving up doesn't mean losing all the time. But quitting, that's losing. We can justify sitting down all the time. We can justify saying, this is too much. I'll never be good enough. This is more than I can bear. I'll just go and find something else and hang my head over until everything cracks down, and then I'll go from there. Well, that's not good enough, guys. You gotta learn to navigate this new world. Head high, broad shoulders, take it in strides, game. That's what you gotta learn to do. That's what we've gotta learn to do. Because we can't, it goes back to the video of where are the heroes. We can't sit down and let other people fight our battles for us. We can't sit back and let the world change in its tides before we have a chance to grip onto it as well. That's not what our forefathers did. That's not how America was founded. We're gonna have to do the same thing, guys, because what they did when America was founded, they sailed across the sea to a brand new world. The world they knew was gone. The Britain they knew, the things they were used to, everything they had, they sailed away from that to a brand new world. And they had to navigate that. They had to come to grips with that. They were now on a new world, in a new plane. And they had to navigate that. They had to become new people, switch their ways of thinking, because that's the only way they were going to survive. That's the only way they were going to be successful. That's the only way. If they gave up, if they had quit, then they would have lost everything. The whole thing, the whole journey would have been for naught. So I want to say this, and I want to bring it home. America is dead. The America that we knew, the America that we loved, the America that our fathers lived in, the America that we knew and loved and were brought up in, that place is gone, guys. We don't live there anymore. We're living in somewhere else. The people that are in office do not hold the same views as the people that held office when my father was growing up, when your father was growing up. Completely different world, completely different views. All it takes is one generation. It doesn't take 2 or 3. All it takes is one bad king to crash an entire empire. We've seen that throughout history, guys. Don't look for it to happen within generations. All it takes is one bad king to get into the palace. All it takes is one bad king to take headship, and he will crash the entire nation. And that's what we've seen. That's what we've seen. So learn that. Learn that you're not living. You're not living in the place that you once called home. We're not living in a world that we knew. This is brand new land, brand new territory, brand new laws, brand new ideas. We're gonna have to learn to live with that, live through that. Stop trying to bring what we knew and say it still works. It's still in the system today. It's still there. It's not. It's gone. Dead. The only way we bring the America we knew back is fighting for it. You can't going through these, reading the news and going to these political events and political websites and being, I support this and I support that. It's not doing anything. You're wasting your time. It's not doing anything. The only way you're gonna get anything done is if you do it the old style. Fight for it. Stop going on to these social media websites, which are all controlled by the same people. That's just the way that they tab you. It's just the way that they control you and know who is on what side. Stop going there and putting your votes in of, would you vote for Donald Trump again? Would you vote for Joe Biden again? All the stuff that they've got online, cut it out. It's not for you. It's just a way that they can tally how many people are still out there that would vote for Trump and all that. It's the same people. The only way you're going to get anything worth it, the only way you're going to get anything done that's worth it, is through fighting for it. Sometimes it takes blood, sweat, and tears to build something worth having. Sometimes it takes courageous warrior-like spirit to create something worth having. Sometimes it takes a certain amount of grit and determination that is only found through hardship. People do things that they never thought they could do. People do things that they never saw themselves doing, all because they experienced a little hardship. And sometimes it just takes that little extra push. Sometimes it takes that little extra go ahead. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to fight now. Sometimes it takes that to bring out the best in people, to bring out the warrior in people. That's all it takes. So if you want my advice, or if you're asking my advice, which I know you're not, I'll leave you with this. Wars aren't won on the couch. Wars aren't won by verbally speaking trying to shout at a nation with swords. You go out to fight a nation that has swords and chariots and horsemen and arrows of flame, and you just bring your mouth and are trying to fight back just with your mouth. It's not going to work. You're going to lose every time. We have to build our army in this new world. We have to build our empire in this new world, because they aren't going to do it for us. They're trying to crash your army. They're trying to crash the ideas that you held dear throughout your childhood and growing up. All that stuff, that's what they're trying to destroy. And they are the ones that have action on their side. You, the peasant, you don't have action on your side. If you step out of line, if you disagree, you can disagree all you want. But if you step out of line, they're coming to get you. They're coming to take you in. We have to move past that. We have to do what our ancestors did, take action. If not, at least build your own empire, build your own army. Find a place that's out of the city. Get out of the city and start your own colony. Contact friends. Try to find people that are like-minded. Try to find people that think like you. Be close to friends. And I'm not just talking about, we're friends. No. You don't want to be close to people that you don't know. You want to be close to the people that think like you, that you have built a relationship with. People, your army buddies, your pals, your people that you grew up with that you know think like you, that you know are like-minded, that you know got your back. Those are the people you want to be close to. You don't want to be close to the people that say they're your friends but are not. Those people are the most dangerous. Those are the most dangerous type of people. The empire has fallen. Great America is dead. The great world we grew up in is dead. It's time to move on. You either build your own or fall with the one that is falling now. Either stand strong on your own, build your own empire, become your own estate, or fall with the one that you're trying to hold on to. Because if you hold on to it, you're just going to fall with it. You're not in control. You're only in control of your decisions, your actions. You're not in control of Joe Biden's actions, so stop trying to be. You're not in control of Donald Trump's actions, so stop trying to be. You're in control and you're responsible for your own actions. The actions of your family, the actions of your kids, your wife, your husband. Those are the actions that you need to be concerned about. And if you're putting their responsibility, if you're putting the responsibility of them and putting the responsibility of their lives and their livelihood and their future in the hands of a president, in the hands of someone of some political party, you're doing the wrong thing. You're wrong for doing that. You're trying to stake their future in a political party, trying to stake their future in the ideals and the ideas of someone else. You're dooming them, and you're responsible for that. God gave you the right over your children. not the school system. God gave you the right over your family, not the IRS. God gave you the responsibility of looking after the things that He gifted you with. So stop trying to hand the responsibility to a presidency. Alright, warriors. Stay out of the heat. It's a beautiful day, you know. Clouds are rolling in. The forest is all one colour. It's nice and chilly out. It's beautiful. Stay out of the heat. Keep prepping. Keep being a warrior. Keep training. Do the things that you need to do. Build your army. Build your contacts. I'll see you on the line of battle.